Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Elia and I knit and crochet. Today I wanted to do a little bit of a different video. So what I want to do is share with you a little bit the projects that I'm working on, as well as give you a little bit of a yarn haul. I've been buying quite a bit of yarn recently, so I thought it would be fun to share it with you. First and foremost, I think I've shared this project with you before. This is the sweater that I am currently knitting. As you can see, I'm sort of stuck here at the ribbing of the bottom of the front. So it's a very, very pretty yarn, and it has a color change in it. Unfortunately, I only have 3 skeins of this yarn, so I was looking for new yarn for this because the yarn that I used was discontinued, unfortunately. So that is where we are. I haven't done the sleeves yet, so those are still a work in progress. I also still need to do the ribbing of the back piece as well. So that is where we stand with the sweater. We're nearly there and I'm really looking forward to finishing this. I think it's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be very comfortable to wear as well. Like I wish you could send textures through YouTube, because just the feel of this, it's so incredibly soft. So that is the update on this sweater. Then I have, while I was waiting for the new yarn, I started working on this sweater, which I realized because of the camera angle, you can't see it fully. So I'm just going to crimp it a little bit. So as you can see here, these are the sleeves. The sleeves have a really fun texture, and this is actually a crocheted sweater. It's going to have half sleeves and it's going to be full length. I'm really enjoying working on this project, but I again didn't have quite enough yarn. So in my yarn haul, I will show you exactly what I did to try and get the yarn that I need for this project. So one thing that I wanted to share with you about this jumper, I actually found it last week Friday. I found it on Instagram. It's this pattern designer, and she has some beautiful patterns. So her name on Instagram is Laramie Loops, which I think is just such a fun name as well. I'm gonna, I think she has a YouTube, I'm gonna link her YouTube channel as well so that you can check her out. She's got a lot of different patterns, so if you're interested in that, feel free to check that out. At the same time, for this sweater that I am working on still, this is actually a free pattern that I got off the Drops design website, and it is called Mermaid Bay, so I will link that as well. The yarn, unfortunately, that I used was not from Drops, but it's still really pretty. So Drops has a lot of different patterns, so I'm just going to share that link with you, and feel free to just browse their site and have a look at that. So that is where I get a lot of my inspiration for the projects that I'm making. All right, so this is the first box of yarn that I got in. These 3 are the skeins that I bought for that crochet sweater that I just showed you. So they are from a brand called Online. It is a German brand, and they are 50% cotton and 50% viscose. Viscose is kind of another word for bamboo, if you ask me. They're not very soft. They are also not spun, but they're kind of chained. But they are very easy to work with, and the project is starting to look really nice. So I just need a little bit more, and luckily I was able to find them in the exact same color and from the exact same dye lot. So that was really good. So that is the green. I also got a few different colors of this particular brand. So this is a Lana Grossa yarn. I got 4 skeins in the dark blue. It's the Linea Pura Organico, so this is all organic. So 4 of the dark blue, and then I got 3 of this sort of jeans color. Now for the fun bit, so as I told you, that sweater that I was knitting, I couldn't find that yarn. It was discontinued, but this is the same brand, so it's Lana Grossa. And this looked like the yarn had very similar color change. But when I ordered it, when it came in, as you can see, I'm just going to see if I can show you, that yarn is completely different. As you can see, this is very different texture. The colors are different. This new skein is much more fluorescent. So unfortunately, after I got this in, I realized I couldn't actually use this for what I wanted to use it for. But I do think it's a very cool skein of yarn. It's 100% cotton, and it's Pima cotton, which apparently is a very specific type of cotton that's very soft, it's very durable. and I have 2 skeins of it. So I am going to see if I can make a certain sweater with this that I got from a different website, which if I do, I will share with you. But that is the first box. This is the second box. So this is exactly as it came in. I just opened it. These are the 3 skeins that I have ordered that I think, I'm just gonna try and find it, that I think will do really well to just finish that knit sweater. So I think that this color kind of matches the orange tone, and I think it'll look really nice. So I will do the ribbing as well as the sleeves with this. This color is actually called Nutmeg, which I think is cute. The fibers are almost the same. So this is 60% bamboo and 40% cotton, whereas the yarn that I used for this sweater was actually 50-50. But I think it'll work well. It's not quite as bright orange, but it's a very nice sort of light brown color, and I think it's really pretty. So I'm very happy with that. I also got about 3 skeins of this brand again. So it is the Lana Grossa Linea Pura Organico. So it's that organic cotton. And what I'm going to do is with those skeins that I showed you, as well as some skeins that I still have at home, I'm going to try to make a hexagon cardigan. So those are those 3, and I got so much yarn in this. So I got this color. This is a Drops Cotton Light. So it is 50% cotton and 50% polyester, which I hope will make it really nice and warm. So I actually want to see if I can make a cardigan out of this color together with some of the other colors. So I got a black, I got a white, I've got some of these like lighter brown, and just trying to find, it's such a big box, you guys. It's a lot of fun. I was really looking forward to this coming in, but now trying to find that color. Okay, so this yellow, it's not quite as yellow as I was expecting, but it's good enough for me. So I'm really looking forward to making the cardigan out of this. And then I have about 14 of these skeins. So it's again the Cotton Light. So that is 50% cotton and 50% polyester. And I am going to make a bulky sweater. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knit 2 strands together and just make that bulky sweater, which I hope will be so warm for the winter time. If you don't know, I love prepping for the winter time, for the winter wardrobe, while it is still spring and summer. So it is perfect. And I'm also very excited to share with you this. I'm trying to get this from the bottom. I'm not too sure why they put this all the way in the bottom. I'm kind of holding it top down. But there was a sort of promotion that if you ordered by yesterday, which I did, you would get these 10 skeins of yarn completely free of charge. So this is a budget yarn in soft Aran, which is 68% polyester and 32% nylon. And it's all these little fuzzy colors, which I don't know yet what I'm gonna make with it. I also, feels like they gave me more than 10, but I don't think that's the case. But there's all these different colors. There's a dark gray, there's a black, there's a brown. I'm just going through this. Oh wow, this hot pink, this orange, a little bit of yellow, baby blue, baby green, and another brown. So this is a darker brown than the one that we saw before. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm kind of hoping I can turn this into a very fun, colorful sweater as well, and I think it'll be so warm for those winter months. So I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do with that. But yeah, that is the yarn haul that I wanted to share with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like, subscribe, leave me a comment. If you have any ideas of what I can do with some of the yarn that I got, feel free to share. You know, I love getting that inspiration. And see you in the next one. Bye.